We just got the first big catch in Pokemon Horizons, alongside some major details. Let's dive in and take a look. Pokemon Horizons Review, Episode 14, Fly Wattrel. Picking up where we left off from the last episode, the ship has lost connection, preventing the group from leaving for the Galar region. Friede sets out to investigate when he notices Spinel's Magneton, which are causing the problem, and is able to scare them off. I really like how they've been carrying storylines across episodes throughout the series. While not a new concept, it's something they've done multiple times at this point, and it creates a sense of linear progression. This is honestly a major breath of fresh air compared to the episodic nature of Journeys, and is something I hope they continue to do throughout this series. However, noticing that it's acting strange, Friede follows the Magneton into town when he is ambushed by Spinel's Behem. Spinel is able to command his Pokemon remotely using a communicator, which, although kinda cowardly, is really creative and cool. Behem holds Charizard in place with Psychic, allowing Magneton to do major damage to it. As a result, Friede is forced to terastallize, turning Charizard into a Dark type. This not only turns off his weaknesses to electric moves and Behem's Meteor Beam, but it's able to negate the effects of Psychic, allowing Charizard to fight back with a huge Tera Blast. Not only is this the first time we see a main character terastallize, but it's also the first occurrence of a Pokemon using Tera Blast, which looks incredible. It seems like Spinel was testing Friede, after hearing how much trouble he had given Amethio. Meanwhile, Liko and Murdok head into town to do some shopping. The two share a nice moment together, where Murdok thanks Liko for being a friend to Dot. Murdok has begun to feel like an older brother or uncle figure to Liko and Roy, which we get to see quite a bit throughout this episode, and I think it's really sweet. On their way back, they run into Roy, who's training with Wattrel. After meeting it in the last episode, Roy notices that Wattrel is afraid of heights, which is why it can't fly, and he wants to help it learn so it can fly with its friends. They try jumping from small heights to improve, and Roy even comes back the next day with a harness he made from Ludlow's fishing rod to practice. However, the harness suddenly breaks, causing Wattrel to fall, but it manages to catch a gust of wind, and it's finally able to fly. After becoming friends, Wattrel decides to go along with Roy, being caught in what is probably the best looking catch in all of Pokemon. This whole interaction just screams Ash Ketchum to me. Roy helping a random Pokemon in need, and finding a creative solution to the problem, is exactly something Ash would have done. We had all thought it was Friede who'd be carrying on the spirit of Ash Ketchum, but in reality, it's most certainly Roy. After this new catch, the crew is finally ready to set out for Galar, except Liko is missing. After seeing an ad for a spice Murdok was looking for, Liko went back into town to buy it for him. Except, this was actually a trick by Spinel, who hypnotized her, causing her to lose her memory in order to steal her pendant. This episode establishes Spinel as a major threat. He's a very analytical and tactical villain, with his well-calculated plans, in contrast to the more straightforward methods of Amethio, making him extremely dangerous. It's really cool to see a Pokemon villain that actually uses his brain in order to achieve their goals, instead of just repeatedly slamming their head into a brick wall. Team Rocket. Sorry, had something in my throat. So, this episode's rating is an 8 out of 10. This is a really good episode with several great moments in it. Also, as far as I'm aware, Pokemon has never tackled the concept of memory loss before in the show, so I'm really curious to see how the next episode will turn out. If you've been loving Pokemon Horizons as much as I have, be sure to subscribe for more reviews and nerdy content. Thanks for watching.